What is up, guys? Pyrotoad here, and today I'm gonna be doing a reptile room tour. So I know a lot of you guys have been wanting a video with the reptile room tour. So we got a lot of animals to get through. So I'm gonna try to get the intro done as fast as I can. We got a lot of animals to get through, so we're gonna start from here and then work our way we're gonna probably start from here and then go all the way around, basically. So yeah, let's just get onto this video, and I hope you enjoy this reptile room tour. And leave a like, leave a comment, especially subscribe, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let's go. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, we have our two Asian greenback frogs over here. They're in an enclosure that has a foamed background, live plants, and for the most part, things like that. Plenty of hiding spots for them. These two guys always like to sit up towards the lip of the enclosure, or the top of the enclosure. So those are our two Asian greenback frogs. And then we're gonna work our way around to the next animal. So there they are. Pretty beautiful creatures, but we got a lot more to go through. So let's show you the other animals. Next we have our common snapping turtle, and he's over here in this corner. I'm gonna open his enclosure up and show you guys in just a second. He's in a 10-gallon enclosure with a filter and all that for him, somewhat of a basking area. So I'll open up his enclosure and show you guys him up close. As you can see, he's still pretty young. He's the newest addition to the reptile room. My common snapping turtle. Really awesome little guy. He's got some room to grow, of course. So that's the common snapping turtle. Really awesome. There's no official animal in here right now, except for some minnows. You might be able to see them swimming around every now and then. Some shrimp, some snails. But those are really the only animals, so that's not the really important part. Now we gotta work our way from here all the way around. But over here we have our Asian painted frog, or Asian chubby frog. So he's a really good burrower. As you can see, we had to pretty much just demolish his tank to find him. So I'm holding his slide up right now. Let's get a better shot of him. How about that? Guys, so we got him out. I put him on this log here so the light, you can truly see his beautiful patterning here. Very beautiful little creature. Very tropical enclosure. Fat adorableness. It's hard to get a shot of his face, but there he is. Pure adorable. Love this little dude. All the way up. So let's move on to the next animal. I had to destroy his tank again and move his stuff around because he freaking is shedding, and he's all over the place right now. Awesome pastel ball python though. I love this guy. Super amazing little creature. As you can see, he took a nice large dump after eating recently. Here he is, my sweet Houdini. So he's currently in shed, so he doesn't look the best right now, which sucks, but I have to show you guys. He's probably about 3.5, 4 feet maybe. He's definitely getting some good size on him. He really is. He's in a 40-gallon breeder, and he's got a heat light here, or probably like a daylight bulb, and then a heat pad over there where he's shedding. Awesome active snake. Let's just continue on. Alrighty guys, we are on to the next animals. And for our next two creatures, we have my two African sulcata tortoises. These guys are fairly new on the channel. They're fairly new in just me purchasing them in general. So the male is over there and the female is over here. And I'll take them out and get them in more depth shots of them, I guess. Right now they're in this bin here. It's a pretty good sized bin. It's pretty long. I like that because half of it can be like their hide and stuff, and they've got some hay over there. And then the other half's where they can get their water, food, UVB, and heat. And just some, tropical plant for extra looks and stuff like that. They like to burrow and stuff like that. They're really awesome little tortoises. So let's get them out so y'all guys can see them better. Here they are. So obviously that one is Xena, that's the female, and the smaller one is Abrams after the M1, A1, and A2 Abrams tank. And he's smaller, she's more active, he's more shy. But they're so awesome, guys. They're really awesome. So tell me what you think of these guys, and let's continue on with the next animal. Alright guys, in this beautiful bioactive enclosure we have here, we have my two Dendrobates tinctorius azorius dart frogs, or the azorius dart frogs, blue dart frogs basically. One is back there, that is Dot. The other one is, that is Speck, and the other guy over there is Dot. I'm going to try to get them to come out so you can see them better. But otherwise, they're in this beautiful enclosure. I want to say it's probably around 20 gallon-ish, just more spread out. Lots of beautiful live foliage, even mushrooms growing. It's crazy, guys. Nothing is fake except for the water bowl and the coconut hide. Like, everything else is true wood or true plants. It's just beautiful. So let's see if we can get them to come out better so we can get a better shot. Next up, in a 10-gallon tank with a very simple setup, we have Chubbs right there. He's an ornate Pac-Man frog. Very simple, very awesome animal though. Definitely a pig. Eats a lot of food. He's got a very simple setup, just a water dish, a fake plant to just change up a little bit of the brown darkness, and then his beautiful ornate colors. I'm going to get him out so you guys can see him better. There he is. Very chubby, very awesome little guy. Of course, his name is Chubbs, so of course he is chubby, hence the name. Awesome little frog. Let's continue on to the next Pac-Man. Alrighty, guys, we are on to our next animal. This is Habanero, our strawberry pineapple Pac-Man frog. He's about half the size when we got him. He's growing. We've had him for quite a while, but he's a good eater. He's growing fairly well. He's a very beautiful animal, guys. So, Habanero, our strawberry pineapple Pac-Man frog, and these animals are only going to get more pretty and more beautiful as we go. So let's just continue on to the next animal. Next on the list of our animals is Leonidas, my leopard gecko. Now, I have no clue what morph he is because I purchased him for like less than $20 at Petco. I know, don't hate on me, but they got sent in like way more than they were supposed to have gotten in, and they needed to sell some of them because they didn't have enough cage space. And it wasn't their fault, it was the company's fault, or the manufacturer's fault, if you will, even though these guys aren't manufactured. And so they got sent in way more, and so they're selling them for really cheap. And I thought this guy looked really good. He looked really pretty. So if you know what morph he is, or something around his morph, let me know. But he's a very pretty gecko. You can't really see on camera, but he's like a blue tinge to his eyes. And I've had him since he was a little tiny hatchling, and he's getting much, much larger. Sorry for the glare as well. This is Leonidas, my leopard gecko. He's in a 10-gallon tank, 2 hides, pretty good sized water bowl, and just very simplistic setup, but awesome leopard gecko, and he's definitely doing well. So yeah, on to the next creature. Next up to the list, we have a very special animal to me, but an even more special animal to my mom. This is my mom's favorite animal in the reptile room, and this is my first snake I've ever owned. That's part of the reason she's special to me. But this is Porg, my Kenyan sand boa. What an amazing creature she is. I'll show you her enclosure in a second. Also known as the danger noodle. There she is. Very beautiful snake. She's gotten a little bit bigger, but they grow really slowly. As you can see, she's trying to burrow into the carpet, even though she can't. But I'm going to show you her enclosure, and then we'll move on to the next creature. Okay, this is her enclosure. Also, you can see me in the glare there. This is her enclosure. It's a 20-gallon long. Half of it is aspen and half of it is sand. I'll feed her either on the aspen or just in a separate cage in general. She's got a really nice setup. Pads on the sand side since the sand will hold in the heat better. And then her water bowl's on this side. Lots of room for her to burrow and hide like she should be. And a hiding spot, which I have occasionally seen her in. Lots of plants, even though they don't really need it. It just looks nicer. Very beautiful, clean looking enclosure. And this is Pork, and let's move on to the next creature. Okay, next up, in a fairly simplistic setup, we have Fuego, my corn snake, and he's an amazing little creature. A beautiful snake, so let's just get him out so you guys can see him. Put him on the floor, he's gonna wander around. He looks a lot like a copperhead almost, except a little bit thinner. And his belly, I'm gonna hold him up here. Look at how pretty his belly patterning is, just really amazing. And it gets darker as we go, and he's over here. So, our corn snake Fuego. Let's continue on now. Next up on our list, we have my 2 Sonoran desert toads. So one's currently in its hide, and I'll get it in a second. The other one is currently just out sitting here, enjoying some heat. And their names are Sherman and Hummer. So this one is Sherman. Sherman is blind in one eye. She was like that when I purchased her, but I still love her. She's still a healthy, fat, plump toad. And they're both females from what I can tell. And you guys really love these toads. I got a lot of videos on them with like over 200-300 views at the lowest. So I want to definitely feature these guys in the video, of course. So let's get out the other one. The other toad. The other toad though is quite shy of me, but they're both out, and as you can see, they're just healthy, plump toads. I really love having these guys and adding them on to my collection, I guess you could say. So let's move on to some new animals that you guys haven't really seen much. Next up, we have my 5 hermit crabs that are very recent pickups. I got them from one of my friends that she had them. She took really amazing care of them. She just didn't really have the money, or just didn't really want to take care of them anymore, and she wanted to get a good home, so she gave them to me. They're in a great home, and they're in a really good home with her as well. But we have, I believe, this guy, I believe his name is Paris, his name is Ash, and then this, I believe, is Blue, and then Remy and River, which is, so there's a crab right there, and then a crab right there. That's Remy, and that's River, I believe. But these guys are very active crabs. Of course, they're in a group, which is a good thing, and they vary from size, of course, as you can see here. Really awesome little crabs, and they're real big crabs, these two especially. And I hope they'll live a good life, but these are new additions to the reptile room, so I really hope you guys enjoy these animals. Up on our list of reptiles and amphibians, we have a very beautiful and hyper crested gecko that is also a fairly recent animal and a fairly recent pickup. I have yet to come up with a name for it, so if y'all have any names, definitely drop them in the comment section below. Look at that. But it's a very beautiful creature, and I have yet to tell if it's male or female. Yeah, let's continue on to the next creature. Next up on our animal list, we have not one, but 2 Madagascar tomato frogs. Mustard, which is one of the OGs in my retirement, and I got him a partner because he didn't have anybody else, and I just wanted to give him some socialization. So we got Sriracha, which is a somewhat new tomato frogs, and coloration's a lot darker than mustards, but that's one thing that's just cool, is they kind of go along. And so he looks a little bit like a yellow mustard color, and then kind of got a red sriracha color, so it just makes sense, and it's just really cool because these guys are really great burrowers. They're on the monsoon automatic misting system, and that is the second to last of our animals, guys. Our 2 tomato frogs, sriracha and mustard. On to our last animals. We have Apollo, my female crested gecko, and Godzilla, my male crested gecko. I know Apollo is a flame morph. I do not know what morph Godzilla is, and these two have she has laid eggs. I'm not sure if they're going to hatch anything, and she might be gravid again, but I wanted to show you guys how beautiful they are, and they're in a breeding setup for now. There's a lay box and everything like that. Their tank was sprayed down by the monsoon, which does an amazing job. And yeah, this is the last of the reptile room, guys. We've sealed it up. So I'm going to start to end off here, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, guys. Please subscribe. Y'all support means the universe to me. And y'all are just already hitting us at 311 or 310 subscribers. And I hope y'all enjoyed this reptile room tour. I have some other things I'm going to talk to you guys about in other videos, but that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. And here's some beautiful animals. Otherwise, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You all in the next one. Peace!